A few years ago, I visited New York City, and I had an interesting experience which highlighted to me the difference between British and American pronunciation. And this is something where I actually think the American pronunciation is better. So I was in New York with a friend, and we went to the Empire State Building, and we went to the roof, or not the roof, but the roof, where there's sort of a viewing platform, a viewing gallery. And there they had a gift shop with lots of things that, like all gift shops, were very overpriced. And but I thought it would be nice to have some sort of a souvenir of the experience. So I was looking around for something cheap to buy, and I saw this little candle. And it was a candle, but it was in a glass, and the wax was kind of transparent. And it said $5.99, which I thought was ridiculously expensive, but it was reduced to $1.99. So I thought, well, I'll buy that if it's $1.99, but I'm not going to pay $5.99 for it. So I took the candle to the cashier, and I said to her before I bought it, I said, "Is this reduced?" And she looked at me and she was like, "What?" And I was like, so I repeated myself. I said, "Is this reduced?" And she was like, "What?" So then I repeated myself again. I said, "Is this reduced? It says $5.99 reduced to $1.99. Is that correct?" And she said, "Oh, you mean, is it reduced? I thought you said, was it juice?" So she thought I thought it was a drink and I was going to drink it. But actually it was just because in British English, often when we see a D, we pronounce it as a J. It's a J sound. So often in American English, it is a lot more phonetic. We have these, especially consonants, that sometimes in British English we pronounce in a very strange way. So that J sound is often used when we see a D, like in the word reduced. Another consonant that's like that is the T. A good example is YouTube, the word YouTube, where you're watching this video now. In American English, we would say, or they would say, YouTube, which kind of makes a bit more sense. You know, it's a T. We say it's a T sound. But in British English, we pronounce that YouTube as if it's like a CH. So yeah, sometimes American English is, well, not sometimes, all the time, American English is sort of more phonetic and easier to spell. So in some ways, I think American English is better in that respect. That might be a controversial opinion, especially as I am a British English teacher. But let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think American English is easier to learn or British English? And which one do you prefer? Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this helpful. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss future videos. If you want to improve your English, then there's lots of ways that you can join the English Language Club. If you head on over to Patreon, you can subscribe and get worksheets related to this lesson and lots of our other lessons too. There's also exclusive videos relating to those worksheets. We also do group Zoom classes and one-on-one classes and loads of other benefits. We've also got a mailing list which you can sign up to get notified of future videos and future projects. And we've got a couple of projects coming up soon. One of them is I'm going to launch a new channel relating specifically to vocabulary. And I'm also going to start doing a podcast with other teachers and interesting people. So if you want to find out more about that, make sure you subscribe to the newsletter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.